Okay, so I've got a bit of a camera upgrade, so I thought I might as well run through while I've got a clear picture. Just what I've got so far. I've got two toys. This is one of our circuits. This is the other. This is Jojo and Fininski. I've been working on boxing it because it's been such a nightmare to carry it around. So I've got this wooden box here. And this panel sits in the top of it, this little Perspex panel, and I've just been mounting some buttons to be able to trigger the samples. So far on here I've got the jack in there to amplify it. I've got a volume switch for the two. This is a power switch that switches between modes as well, in different positions, so middle is off. Left is one mode and the second mode. Difference between them is some of these one shots will play jingles instead, one in the other mode. Over here got a bunch of LEDs coming off, and yeah, here is this, I don't know what you call this. It's just a means of making circuits really. So down at this bottom section, underneath the scratched out line here, is the little sort of switch matrix I had to work with, setting up different variations to like modify certain bits of circuitry, which is a little bit complex, but I got it done in the end and maintained all the buttons, which was cool. These two pots here are both 1 megaohms, and they both control these clocks separately. I did want to originally like sync them up, or at least have a little throw switch here to like switch between individual clocks, and then like slave this one to this one being the master. But when I'm interconnecting these things, I've read in the book that the best way to do it is just to hook up ground from one to ground to the other, and then just take the resistor out with the resistor that works with the clock of one, and then interconnect the two, and then you can control both via one. But I think because I've linked them both to the same battery supply, when experimenting with it, it doesn't really work. Rather, it just doesn't resist at all. My pots don't have any resistance at all, and I think that's just because it's always going for the current will always find the easiest way. And because I've got them both linked, like this one is directly powered from this one, so the circuit, the current will just favour this one if I'm trying to make this the master and put resistance on it. So it'll always just shoot over there and just play at the fastest rate. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah, that's where I'm at so far. Let's see if this works. So let's get some jingles. Volume. Volume only applies to the amplified signal. I've still got the speaker here, so you'll always hear that. But it could be quite handy. Yeah, that's what I've got so far. These top rows generally, these are all for Fininski, the bigger circuit, as are these, and these 6 are all for the smaller one, Jojo. So one thing I was aware of is like the circuits just act monophonically, so like between each sample, well, apart from a couple of, this one modifies any jingle going on with the bark. This one is an indicator, and that plays over anything, which is handy, but otherwise they cut each other out, you know what I mean? So it's good to have two toys, so I could kind of be monophonic about it between these 6 and this lot here. would have been nice to get some heavier duty, some like, I don't know, 5 mega ohms resistors. I reckon it could take it, just to get some longer textures out of these pretty annoying nursery rhymes. Could be worth modifying later. But yeah, that's what I've got so far. I'm just about to make this a bit more permanent. This is the logic for the time clocks, and I'll probably get that onto here. Yeah, so that's what I got so far. My next step is just finding little sweet spots between this, maybe interconnecting them over there, putting them on throw switches or pots, and just experimenting from there, trying to get some more interesting sounds.